Hey planner friends, so long time no talk, but I really wanted to just pop on and make a somewhat quick video, probably will be really quick, just updating you guys on what's happened since I don't know, June maybe. I know it's been longer than that since I've made a video, but yeah, I feel like there's a lot of things to update. So first and foremost, I have my basically non-dolled up attire as usual, but I didn't have much time today, and yeah. So I am back home. My office is back home. So in June, we actually moved my office here again. Really see, I can't even speak, I'm sorry. Really the main reason was it was getting quite difficult for me since I am what's the word? The default parent that takes the kids to appointments, things like that, just because I also want to do that. My husband would. Sometimes he can't because of work, but even if he's home, I genuinely want to take them, to the dentist and things. So it was a lot doing the back and forth, or if I say wanted to do like a yoga class, the timings didn't add up, or just my own appointments, so I'd miss a lot of packing time just because of the driving back and forth to the office, to home, to wherever. So that was the main issue. And then second, I actually do quite a bit in the early mornings and late at night. So if my husband's not home, if he's on afternoon shift, after the kids go to bed, I tend to work. When my office wasn't here, I was very limited to what kind of work I could do at night. So if I do have those busy times, especially going into the busy season coming up, I am able to put in the extra hours, packing orders or cutting stickers or prepping for releases, things like that, versus not being able to. I did love the boundary that having the external office set for myself. It allowed me to take more breaks, to only work a set amount of hours, but that's really not feasible for anybody that owns their own business, or even something that it doesn't even have to be busy. Just the sheer amount of different jobs that I have, whether it be marketing, manufacturing, designing, drawing, customer service, packing orders, photography, basically anything that helps a business run, bookkeeping, everything I do myself. I do have my helper still on Sundays. My cousin, she comes and helps pack orders, but it's only one day a week. So yeah, this is just better for me. I miss having the space and just the distance from home because I'm not as distracted, or I wasn't as distracted over there as I am here, but it is what it is. So that was the main change that has happened recently. Sorry, I just have a spot on my planner. Yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys I am still using my B6 Freely Noted for the shop. It is quite fluffy now. I pretty much almost have it filled. I have a few more pages, well, quite a few, but I don't know if it'll last me the whole rest of the year, so we'll see. This is pretty much, I started it in May, and I've been in it since. It's basically my daily notes for the day. I have manufacturing notes, I have restock lists, I have new releases. Sorry, my son just asked a question, and my daughter is not napping, but I'm hoping she falls asleep. See, I can do other things as well after my husband leaves for work. Whether this is just a quick 10-minute video so I don't feel as bad. My son's just eating his lunch. But anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, so I do all my basically my brain dumping is in here each day. I even have what I plan to order from Hobonichi printed out. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I have little doodles. Anyways, this is the LV B6 Vienna Paul notebook cover that came out, I think, a month ago. It was my birthday present to myself. I love it. Yeah, I love it. I love these covers. So that's that. Another thing, ignore all the mess. I was able to fit my big graph tech in my little office here. I will do an office, updated office tour, I guess, soon. that's like on my to-do list, but really it's something special, so I don't think people will care. It's basically, you know how before I moved to my office, if you've seen the old tour, I was in the sunroom, which I still am, which is half playroom, but instead I swapped the sides. So my office is now on the opposite side that it was last time, because I technically have a little bit extra space, and my kids really don't need that much space to play with their toys. They also have like the living room they can go to, or their bedroom. So yeah, my husband told me like literally just take the whole sunroom as your office. I will if I have to, but for now I could fit everything. So that's that. Another update is I'm actually planning on starting a podcast. By the time you see this video, I have already ordered my equipment, my microphone, my husband helped me, the plug, the thingy I need for the microphone to plug it into. I think there's something else. A stand. I plan to start a podcast, and it's not like essentially how to make stickers, things like that. It's just because I get a lot of questions. How do you juggle being a mom and running your sticker shop? You guys know I started my sticker shop before I even got pregnant with my son. And I also worked full-time, night shift at the time still, up until I was off for work for having him. So yeah, and I still also juggled for quite a couple years, quite a couple, not a few, so a couple years, working casually at the hospital still, as well as my shop and being a mom, and up until I actually got pregnant with my daughter. Because it was during COVID, I decided because I was pregnant, I just would quit at the hospital. So yeah, that's what I did. And a lot of people often like ask me like, how did you do it? How do you continue to do it now that you've grown so much that essentially it is bigger than a full-time job for one person, but you're also a full-time mom. I'm a wife. I have 3 pets. So I do think I manage things really well, and I think people would be interested in how I do it. And honestly, my brain is a mess. So I don't even know how beneficial my podcast will be, but I really feel like it'll be a really fun thing for me to do, and that's why I'm doing it. So hopefully next video on YouTube, I actually will have it sound better because I'll actually have a microphone. So I don't have one right now. I'm just using my iPhone to film. So that's why the audio is probably not great. We do have a big camera, and like a little mic, but I just hate setting that thing up. I used to use it all the time before iPhones got like pretty much the same quality for video anyways as that camera, because it is an older one. I think it was a Canon Rebel T3i, so it's quite old now. But yeah. So the graph techs are going good. I'm really behind on transferring files still. It's just not a priority because I try and get my orders out as fast as I can. I try and have new releases, so it's not a priority. If you guys have forgotten, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I am going to Sugary Gal Shop Orlando in November, the convention. So if you guys are heading over to Orlando in November, let me know. I will be there. I'm not vending, but I am sponsoring a table, and I have a couple door crashers that I'm sponsoring, as well as something in the swag bag. So yeah, and if you say hi to me, I will hand you some, I will have some stuff to hand out. I'll have like a tote bag full of treats to give out for people. So I think that'll be really fun. What else? I'm trying to think. The podcast is the main exciting thing for me. Really nothing's changed in my life. I'm just trying to stay alive essentially and stay afloat and manage all the things. There's some like bookkeeping stuff I need to catch up with done now because I have to charge and remit taxes to a USA state. I've never had to do that before as a Canadian business, but I am I have to. I was flagged to collect sales tax from North Carolina and remit it back to the IRS or whatever they're called. So I'm trying to look into that. I'm currently collecting it. I have a little like file number with the North Carolina, but I can't. When I go to pay it, it says I need the Here we have a SIN number, a social insurance number. In the States, I think it's called, I forget, but whatever it's called there, I need one and I don't have one. So I'm trying to like contact which I have. I'm trying to communicate with an accountant and hopefully she'll be able to help me. So that's that. I have new releases coming out on Friday for the September 1st sale. It's going to be all Halloween themed, so I think you guys should definitely stay tuned for that. There's going to be some sneak peeks, if not already, posted on my Instagram account, which is linked down below. I really want to maybe hire a social media manager one day soon. I think that would help a lot with the load that's on my shoulders as a business owner and mom. What else? I really think like I will just rant a lot in my podcast. I'm going to try not to. Also, I feel kind of nervous, so I'm just trying to like remember before I do that first episode that I don't need to be nervous. If people are there to listen if they want to be there. It's not like it's forced. It's not like I'm on my stories on Instagram or something. So I think it'll be nice. I think that's it for today. You're thinking, I think. I was just going to show you guys something. My big baggy sweater is, where did I get this? Allie's Originals, I think, if you're interested. Yeah, I think it was from Allie's Originals. She's a Canadian business. But this is like, you guys some people requested this, and then I got it made as a vinyl. I think it's so cute. So I have a lot of them. I'm going to release it on September 1st. Stay tuned for that. And I think that's it. I think I don't have any more updates. Just this little chatty bit was fun to do. Yeah. Also, I want to know what you're ordering from Hobonichi on September 1st. Let me know in the comments. I plan to order way too much. I already pre-ordered Sterling Ink. I pre-ordered Take a Note. I pre-ordered Wonderland 222. I have my own notebooks that I also really love to use, as you know. But I'm going to go crazy. I just want all the options, and I really want to sit down in November and look at what everything I have and narrow it down, choose, and then sell the rest or do giveaways, things like that. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Hopefully it will be my little office tour, and yeah, definitely subscribe, follow Plannermonkeyco on Instagram if you want to see more content there, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!